Hi there, and welcome to Nonverbal Reasoning Test 2. So let's just read the question together and see what we need to do. So in the grid below, one square has been left empty. Look at the 5 squares below and decide which one completes the grid, and then choose the correct picture. So let me just show you an example here. So we can see that we have one big square, and within this square, one square on the bottom right has been left empty. Now we need to decide which of these options, A, B, C, D, or E, will correctly match the square on the bottom right-hand side within the larger square that's empty. So for example, in this question, if you move from left to right, the block shape is rotated 180 degrees, which means that this triangle comes up here, and this particular, the x's, the 4 x's, they also move 180 degrees. So moving from left to right, the block shape is rotated 180 degrees and moves to the top, and the white shape disappears. So the row of crosses moves 90 degrees right to left. So moving from left to right, the block shape is rotated 180 degrees and moves to the top, and the white shape disappears. The row of crosses moves 90 degrees right to left. Okay, so which answer do we have here that appropriately covers the shape that's empty on the bottom right hand side? So in this case, I would go with option C. So option C will be the correct answer in this case. So what happens? Well, let me just show you now. This particular shape on the bottom left hand side rotates 180 degrees. So it comes here to the right. And the X moves 90 degrees left, right to left. So this particular X goes to the left hand side. Okay, so this shape here moves 180 degrees to the right, and this X that we have on the left, this now moves to the from right to left, right from right to the left, 90 degrees. Okay, so again, let me just show you one more example using the top example of big square. The triangle moves 180 degrees, which is there. So can you see the triangle making a transition from the bottom here to 180 degrees there? Whereas the x's, the row of x's, moves 90 degrees from the right to the left. Okay, now let's try one more example straight after this, just to make sure that you're okay in these questions. So we have this big square here, and this time round, we have the top right of this particular square that's missing, and we have to choose A, B, C, D, or E to fill in this gap. So let me show you how to do this particular question. So moving from left to right, the bold black line is moved away from the white shape. So you see this bold black line here? This moves away from the white shape, so from the square. All right, just like here, for example, this bold line at the bottom moves away from this white shape here, the big white shape there. All right, the divided line is then rotated 90 degrees anti-clockwise, and it's moved centrally. So anti-clockwise means that you're moving it to the left hand side. So you see these shapes here. The divided line is rotated 90 degrees anti-clockwise to the left. So these shapes here move here to the left anti-clockwise and move to the center. So from here, you move it to the center. So let's go back up to the top example here. What's the answer going to be in this case? I would say the answer is B, this one here. All right, let's just select B so you can see this easily. And let me just go through this one more time. So we're looking at this shape here, this example at the top left, and this is the answer for this. So this particular bold line moves away from the square shape. So we can see that happening here. So the bold line moves away from the square shape. This particular image on the right-hand side, fork type image, is rotated anti-clockwise to the left, and it moves centrally on top of the square here. Okay, so you can see the difference between this and this. Have a go at this. Be careful with these questions, all right? Take your time, and then I will see you when we review this lesson in detail. Thank you so much.